Pimples on the face? Does it hurt? Is it that very big? And also, does it embarrass or irritate you? If yes, sorry about that. And will you want a smooth face like mine? If then yes, you're welcome to my channel. I am Pharmacist God's Gift, and on this channel, I talk on health matters and drug information. Right on this video, I'm going to tell you personal hygiene you need to keep to get rid of pimples, natural ways to cure pimples or acne, and also drugs and supplements that are very essential or needed in the treatment of pimples or acne. If this is your first time on my channel, you're wildly welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you for coming back for more. The medical term for pimples is also known as acne, or we can just say pimples are also referred to as acne. Some persons actually think that pimples or acne occurs as a result of one being dirty. Well, that is false belief, or let me say a false mind. Pimples or acne usually occurs as a result of changes in the human body or in the human physiology, like changes as a result of puberty and others. Like that is why some persons, when they are small, you will see that they won't come up with any pimples or acne. But when they come to the ages of puberty, you will notice that they will have pimples and acne on their face. So it's actually normal for most persons. But for others, they won't come up with pimples at all in the whole of their lifetime. Also, hormonal changes in the body during menstrual flow or ovulation also leads to pimples and acne on the face. And also in the males during puberty, because you are not expecting the male to be seeing their monthly flow, so theirs mostly occurs during puberty. Usually the skin produces oily glands that are called the sebaceous gland, and these glands are usually found in the deeper layer of the skin. What this gland usually does in the body is that it helps to prevent the skin from getting too dry and flaky. So they usually produces oil that keeps the skin moisturized and always looking beautiful and glowing. The sebaceous gland starts to swell, and when they swell, it leads to the pimples, the acne, and also blackheads and the others. So that is usually what happens to the sebaceous glands that are producing good oil for the body. Secondly, apart from the sebaceous gland swelling up and the rest, another one that can cause pimples, as I've previously said, is hormonal changes. Hormonal changes during menstrual flow and also changes during puberty. That is the second thing that can cause pimples or acne on the face. And thirdly, what can cause pimples or acne on the face is a bacteria that is called the P. acnes. This P. acnes bacteria also is one of the causative agents of acne. Then another one again is family history. If you found out that in a family, a lot of persons usually comes off with pimples, so the younger ones too are at very high risk of coming up with pimples. That is what we mean by family history. Is there anybody in the family having this sickness or having these pimples? If yes, then other children or persons that are coming up too are very likely to come up with these pimples or acne on their faces. Okay, enough about how pimples come about and how one usually contact pimples. Now let's move straight to the business of the day, how to manage pimples. But first of all, we are going to talk about the personal hygiene one needs to keep to get rid of pimples or acne from their faces. First of all, wash your face regularly, and also keep a good habit of eating fruits and vegetables. It's very essential for the skin, as fruits and vegetables contains a lot of minerals and vitamins that are needed to hasten the healing process of pimples or acne on the face. So I will advise you wash your face for morning and evening and get a personal face towel. I did not say a towel you use for your body and your face. No, a personal face towel for your face, and wipe your face regularly with the face towel. Secondly, to those that feels it's ideal to scrub the face with bathing sponge, well, This is not ideal and it is not a good or healthy habit when trying to get rid of pimples or acne from the face. This will only increase the pimples or acne in the face, and also it will lead to dryness and irritations in the face. So please avoid scrubbing your face while bathing or washing your face. Thirdly, choose your makeup products. Yes, your makeup product. Get your product from a good makeup brand. Products that you know that will not cause irritations or pimples to your face. Because I've seen a lot of cases where ladies complain that they comes up with pimples or acne after they finish putting on makeup. So our advice that we choose our products correctly to prevent any irritations such as eczemas, pimples, acne, and the rest on our face. Fourthly, try not to pop or pinch your pimples. Ladies, guys, when the pimples is already there, allow the pimples to heal naturally on your face, because there are a lot of microorganisms in your hands, and you, without washing your hands, you always touch or pop your face. You are introducing more organisms to the face or the surface of the wound, which delays the healing process of the pimples or the wound after you might have finished popping it. So our advice to allow the pimples to heal naturally. Finally, on the skincare hygiene to get rid of pimples is wash your pillowcase at least 1 to 2 times a week to prevent dirt or other microorganisms from getting in contact with your face, because you wouldn't want introduction of other microorganisms in the process of trying to manage these pimples or acne. Okay, now let's move down to the natural ways to get rid of pimples or acne from that beautiful face of yours. The first thing on my list is apply aloe vera to your face. Aloe vera, back then in university days, we usually call it bebenishe or benishe. That is just like a Yoruba slang for aloe vera, meaning it cures everything. Actually, aloe vera contains a lot of antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and antimicrobial activities. Anti-inflammatory in the sense that when you have the sebaceous gland swells up leading to these pimples, the anti-inflammatory activities of aloe vera is there to reduce the swelling of the pimples. Secondly, the antibacterial activities is also there to kill the organism that might be responsible of that pimples or acne, because as I've previously said, pimples or acne is as a result of microorganisms also, which is known as the P. acnes. And finally, aloe vera helps or hasten wound healing, which is very essential if you might have burst or popped your pimples. Secondly, apply apple cider vinegar on your face, because apple cider vinegar contains antimicrobial activities that are very essential in killing or destroying the bacteria called the P. acnes that is responsible for that pimples or acne. I'm going to give you a mixture right now. I would like you to make a mixture of grapes, cucumber, yeast, and add honey also on the paste. And I would like you to use this paste to rub on your face 2 to 3 times every day for like 1 week, plus the vitamins or the supplements I'm going to tell you right now. I would like you to do that for 1 to 2 weeks, because all these things I've mentioned contains a lot of activities that are very essential in the management of pimples. And also, grapes contains dermatological and anti-allergic properties, which are very essential for pimples, because pimples might be as a result of allergy, one eating 1 or 2 foods that are not good to their skin. That too can lead to pimples. So that is why I say you should add grapes too into the paste. Or also you can use honey mixed with cucumber and yeast alone. And also another important one I would like to mention again is orange juice or lemon peel. You can use that to rub on your face 2 to 3 times every day, and you will see the effects it will give on your face. Trust me, these are very effective in the management of pimples. Now, can I get a thank you for that? We've talked about the personal hygiene one needs to keep when it comes to pimples, the natural ways to cure or manage pimples. Now, I can't go without telling you one or two supplements or drugs or medicines that are very, very essential for pimples. You know, as one works from the outside, another needs to work from the inside. And also, so we are talking about the two things: the hygiene, the natural ways, and also the supplements to manage pimples. Isn't that wonderful? So what are you waiting for? I would love you to like this video if you're flowing well with me, and also subscribe to my channel. What about the notification button? Just put it on so you'll be the first to get notified on any of my new and educative videos on health and drugs. Now, that aside, let's move on to the drugs or the supplements. I call them the supplements that are necessary or essential for that pimples. The first on my list is zinc. Yes, zinc. Zinc is very essential in the management of pimples because most persons with low amounts of zinc in their body usually comes up with pimples or acnes. Therefore, zinc is very essential in the management of pimples to replenish every low zinc level in the body. Secondly, omega-3 fatty acid or fish oil that is generally found in cod liver. This too is very essential to heal pimples. Omega-3 fatty acids helps to maintain the overproduction of oil from the sebaceous glands, and this helps to maintain the skin for adequate hydration. So now you see why omega-3 fatty acid is very essential in the management of pimples or acne, because it has something to do with the overproduction of oil in the sebaceous glands. Finally, to my very effective supplements in the management of pimples, I will recommend vitamin A and vitamin E because those two vitamins are very essential in the management of pimples or acne and keeps the skin always glowing and look fresh throughout. And also, these vitamins has a lot to do with blemishes, aging, and wrinkles on the face. Finally, while trying out the personal hygiene and the natural methods in the management of pimples, I will also advise that you add one or two of these supplements in the process to hasten the healing process of the pimples and also get rid of that ugly, annoying, painful, and very embarrassing pimples totally, because they are not fit for that your beautiful and lovely face. Thank you for staying tuned till the end. I hope you really had a lovely time on my channel. I would like you to put your comments in the comment section on what you've used that did not work well for you and what you have used that worked very well for you. And finally, don't keep this video to yourself. Give it a share and let others hear of the good news. Bye.